Amidst these remote mountains of Afghanistan are the various hiding places of the world's most wanted men. Osama Bin Laden, now thought to be dead, is in fact under a US and Pakistani witness security program. A year ago, Osama Bin Laden took refuge here in Afghanistan. Afghanistan, perhaps the only country in the world that would accept him. Of course, we now know he was in fact being sheltered by Pakistan in Peshawar. Osama Bin Laden is in fact not dead, but has been moved to Jalalabad as an agreement between Pakistan, Afghanistan and the United States of America. Osama Bin Laden agreed to give up and hand over all Al-Qaeda information for safe passage for himself and his family to Afghanistan. Myself and my crew just happened to be at the right place at the right time and were asked by the Pakistani authorities to record for them the proof that Osama Bin Laden is alive, and this agreement was struck with the Americans. The government's media advisor arrives and tells us we can take our light and sound equipment but not our cameras. They are worried it may contain a tracking device. Bin Laden's exact position must be kept secret as the agreement with the US and Pakistani Witness Security Programme, or WITSEC. They will use their own camera. As best as we can reconstruct it, this is the route we took to meet Bin Laden. We are put in a minivan with curtained windows and drive west. As night falls, we move to our four-wheel drive vehicle that makes its way up a rough mountain path past checkpoints manned by heavily armed men. We are searched and electronically scanned to make sure we are not carrying a tracking device. About 5,000 feet up, there is a small hut. We have been allowed to interview Bin Laden for just a very short time and with specific questions and answers. Mr. Bin Laden, we thank you for allowing us to interview you tonight. As you know, this recording will be held by Pakistani authorities as proof. You have a witness security program with them and the Americans. As you know, an elaborate exercise was mounted to give the impression your compound had been attacked by US Navy SEALs and you were killed in that attack. Can I ask you your thoughts on the present situation?
Okay, yes, I decide as I am not getting any younger and my wife have convinced me to accept the Pakistan and American offer for witness protection. Of course, there are many Americans who would like me dead, so it must be a secret arrangement for me to live the rest of my life in seclusion, you understand. It's very dangerous for me to know that I am in public, I am alive. It is not good for me to do this, so I sign agreement with them.
Can I ask you, Mr. Bin Laden, your thoughts now on Al-Qaeda and your involvement?
The agreement I have with Pakistan and American governments is not to have any more involvement with Al-Qaeda. Also, I must hand over all information to them. As I speak to you before, I tell you, information I have to give to them. Must not keep.
You will now live in safety with your wives and children for the rest of your life under the Witness Security Program. Will your conscience bother you at all regarding years of conflict under the flag of Al-Qaeda?
No, of course not. We were in state of war with the Western infidels, and although a state of war still exists, I'm no longer involved with this war, and as my agreement with American, I will get protection and give them intelligent information so I can get protection for me and my family.
We would again like to thank you, Mr. Bin Laden, for this interview today.
Thank you for recording. This is proof of my agreement with America.
This is the copy of the agreement between Bin Laden, the Pakistanis and the American government, the actual form that he signed.
Surshaal judala suna bibi chiri